Hello everyone. In this video, we'll discuss about fourth question in plastic analysis of frames. So next question, at the point of collapse, what is the value of horizontal thrust at point A for the loaded frame shown? Okay, for the loaded, not from, this is frame. For the loaded frame shown. Okay. So again, before going for the calculation of collapse load or anything in frames, plastic analysis in frames, so first we have to inspect the given frame. So if we inspect the given frame, so we came to know that the given frame is symmetrical and the loading is also symmetrical. So if a given frame is symmetrical in loading and as a structure, then obviously the sway will not take place. So if sway is not take place, then combined mechanism is not possible. It means the given frame will fail in beam mechanism. Our true collapse load we are going to get only in beam mechanism. Agree or not? So wait on that. As the given frame is symmetrical, as the given frame is symmetrical in loading and as a structure, so sway doesn't take. So sway doesn't take place. It means true collapse is in beam mechanism only. So whatever we discussed, that we have written here. So as the given frame is symmetrical in loading and as a structure, so sway doesn't take place. It means true collapse is in beam mechanism. Now consider beam mechanism. Agree? Consider beam mechanism. So if we consider beam mechanism for the given frame to form beam mechanism, where the plastic hinges should develop? So as I said, BEC is like a fixed beam. So for fixed beam, so where the hinges are required, BEC. See here, in this case, at B the plastic hinge is forming. Agrees? Why? Because it is beam mechanism. So at B, when the plastic hinge will not form in combined mechanism, if the frame swaying towards right, then it is not possible. Formation of plastic hinge at B is not possible. But in beam mechanism and sway mechanism, in individual mechanisms, so at B, the plastic hinge is going to form. So here the plastic hinge is forming at B, C and D. So the deflected shape. These are the deflected shape. As the third hinge is forming exactly the center, so because of symmetry, this angle is theta, and here also the angle will be the same, theta. Theta. So we know that wherever the plastic hinge is formed, at all those locations, plastic moment will develop in opposite direction to that rotation, MP. And see, observe here at B, two members are meeting, which are having two different plastic moment carrying capacity. So AB is having MP and BC is having 2 MP. So which MP to consider? So which plastic moment to consider? Only MP, not 2 MP. There is an underestimated internal effect. Okay. And here at C also, the two members are meeting at that joint which are having two different plastic moment carrying capacity. So obviously we have to consider the minimum MP. But at E it is in the span, it is in the BC. So where the plastic moment carrying capacity is 2 MP. So this is a free body diagram. So then after that, use that principle of Weitsch-Ohlert, which is external work is equal to internal work. So for that we require E dash. We know that E dash. How much the E dash? E dash is equal to L theta. Agree? E dash is L theta. So now write down principle of Weitsch-Ohlert. So principle of Weitsch-Ohlert work is nothing but external work is equal to internal work. So your external work is done by this load 6P. So 6P into that delta. How much it is? L theta is equal to at B. So that developed plastic moment try to make that theta 0. And at E, so this 2 MP try to make this both the theta 0. And then at C, MP try to make that theta 0. So how much here? MP, 2 MP. So 2 to 4. Total how much? 6 MP theta. Clear? So 6P L theta is equal to 6 MP theta. So in this we can cancel theta theta. From this, and we can cancel even 6 also. So we are left with MP is equal to PL, or P is equal to MP by L. So this is the collapse load. So now he is asking us to find the horizontal thrust reaction at A. So this is how the value of collapse load, or MP is equal to PL, or P is equal to MP by L. This is the value of collapse load. So but in this question he is not asking us to find the collapse load. He is asking us to find the horizontal thrust reaction at collapse. Okay, at the time of collapse, what is horizontal thrust reaction is asking. So we know that wherever the plastic hinge is formed, at all those locations moment is MP. But at A, here hinge is not forming. So we don't know the moment at A. So if we know the moment at A and B, by considering the free body diagram of AB, we can calculate horizontal thrust reaction at A. But here there is no moment. So now how to calculate? So first you take it down. So we'll continue the question furtherly after you take it down. So take it down. So after you're taking, we'll continue our discussion. So once you take it all these things. So now consider the free body diagram of AB. Before this, write down the equation of equilibrium, that is sigma x equal to 0. It means summation of moments in horizontal direction equal to 0. So sigma x equal to 0 implies. So here no horizontal load. It means HA plus HD is equal to 0. So it means both are equivalent in opposite direction. So HA, HD are both are equal and opposite direction. So if we show, so for example, assume that here the direction is this and here the direction is this. Both are equal and opposite. And of course here the vertical reaction and moment will also exist. Why? Because A is a fixed support. Now if we consider the free body diagram, so here it is a fixed support A. Now at B the plastic moment is forming. Agree? At B the plastic moment is forming. The moment to be considered is only MP, not 2 MP. That too we are seeing only BA. The direction, what is the direction? So as here the plastic hinge is forming, so plastic moment will develop and it try to rotate in which direction? So here BC is try to rotate in. Why? Because here the mechanism is forming in BEC. So now this BE rotating in which direction? In which direction it is rotating? Clockwise direction. So the moment should develop in anti-clockwise. So in BC the moment is anti-clockwise. Then obviously in BA it should be same and opposite in direction. It means clockwise. The moment whatever developing here is clockwise. Why? Because from the equilibrium of joint, summation of moments acting at joint should equal to 0, MP. So this is the moment at MP. So for if you remember the concept of structural analysis, when far end is fixed, okay, when far end is fixed, what is the carrier moment? Off. Agree or not? So when far end is fixed, the carrier moment is off. So by using that concept, so here moment is applied at one location or existing at one location, that is the joint. So how much moment it is? MP. So when far end is fixed, so based on that carrier moment concept, COM, carrier moment concept. So you are going to discuss this carrier moment in structure analysis in moment distribution method. So how much it is? Half. In the same direction. MP by 2. In clockwise. So this is the moment at A. MP by 2. So what is the total moment in the AB? So total moment in AB is MP plus MP by 2. That is the total moment. Now how to calculate the reaction? So the reaction should develop and it should resist the existing moment in the span in opposite direction. So here total clockwise. Okay, total moment is clockwise. So now the reaction should develop in anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise. So how the anti-clockwise direction? So this is the anti-clockwise direction. Okay, this is the anti-clockwise. So here the right side and there the left side. Okay, anti-clockwise direction. How much? Total moment by length L. M by L. So what is the total moment here? M is equal to MP plus MP by 2. So how much it is? 3 MP by 2. So now HA is equal to horizontal reaction. HA is equal to how much? 3 MP by 2L. So we have calculated what is MP. So how much is MP? MP is simply PL. 3 by 2 PL by L. So now LL get cancelled. So finally how much the HA? HA is equal to 1.5 P. So this is the horizontal thrust reaction. Take it down.